you like dungeons?
If you kill us all in this dungeon, how are you gonna feel?
14 acid damage.
How about dragons?
Is there a dragon here, though?
There could be.
I'm Paul, the DM and producer of Make Believe Heroes, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure for all ages. If you're looking for top quality production values, including music, sound effects, with humor, heart, and occasionally a bit of horror, then go now and check out Make Believe Heroes, a proud member of the Potteration Network.
And welcome to Dice Will Roll, the Queerest Pathfinder Podcast on planet where you answer hard questions like, do leshies have bones?
No.
I don't think so.
Why
See-
would plant have bone?
Okay, naturally, you are correct to be like, your gut instinct of, no fucking way, that's horrible, that doesn't make any sense, plant don't have bone. That makes sense. I'm with you.
Yeah.
However, most plant don't walk. Most plant don't walk, don't speak, don't gesture, but leshies do all that shit.
You know what walks and gestures but don't have fucking bone? Bug.
Okay, but bug have carapace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't you think
but-
that Leshy may have something similar? Plant may do thing just like that, maybe? Perhaps?
Some do, right?
The-
Like, I get that. Like, a wood leshy, definitely. But what about, like, a lotus? How
Well,
he has to
a
have bone.
Like a lotus?
Yeah, a lotus leshy.
Well, they've got very sturdy stems. I feel like it would if they were to have bones. I don't think that it would be bones. I think it would be like internal stemming.
Now, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, like, they have, like, not a bone exactly,
Yeah,
but, like,
'cause I
a
don't
very,
think that
a very stern stem that the rest of them grow from.
like I don't think that it would I don't think that it would be the same as like the way that like I have bones. But like if it was like a leafy like made of leaves, it's possible that the inside is like bones made out of wood or something. Or not bones, but like something that keeps them upright. But I feel like a lot of them don't need that because it's on the outside. I think it would depend on the leshy because plants are so fucking vast in
As the parent of a Leshy.
Yes, of course.
What I like to think, specifically in the case of Pleatly Does It Neatly, who is a flower. Pleatly is a flower petal, essentially.
A beautiful
I
little
like
creature.
to think, beautiful creature. Pleatly Does It Neatly, Pleatly's skin, I guess, like the petal of Pleatly, I like to imagine it to be as like sturdy and rough as like canvas. Because Pleatly is large, Pleatly Does It Neatly is the size of a full-grown toddler.
Yeah, which is such a scary thing to say, by the way.
Yeah, plants aren't usually that size. So Pleatly is upscaled from what Pleatly is supposed to be. And I do think that there's like, you hold a flower and it like has like that like same veining
Yeah.
part of it that like connects to the stem that's like sturdier than the rest of the petal. That's what I think that Pleatly is made out of. And you know what? You could take a sword to Pleatly Does It Neatly and you would cut that motherfucker up. But it
In
would
fairness,
it
you
wouldn't
do
be
that-
like plucking a petal from a field.
Yeah, if you take a sword to most people, you can cut those fuckers up.
Exactly.
You know? Luna, you know more about plants than I think the three of us combined. What is your opinion?
Oh, just making that assumption for us. I
Well,
see.
no. Luna's a witch. It comes with the territory.
Well, maybe I'm secretly a fucking botanist. What do you know?
You know what? You are right. I apologize.
I'm not.
You know more than I do about plants, Luna. What is your expert opinion on if fleshy have bone?
I mean, Dave and Ritz are both correct in that, like, every plant is going to be very different from one another. Like, if you have like a willow or like any kind of tree leshy, it's going to have like a wooden exoskin.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's something like Pleatly, it would really depend on how sturdy an orchid is. Or Pleatly's an orchid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And orchids that are cultivated, they have some pretty strong petals.
Oh, interesting.
If they fall off, like, they fall off completely. Like, they don't just... It's not like
Sorry.
roses where
Completely.
they'll peel... Okay.
Shut up.
Sorry. Continue. I've made a misplay. Continue.
It's not like... It's not like... So you know how when a rose, like, withers, some of the petals will just fall?
Mhm.
I've seen many an orchid die. Thanks, Mom. And...
Traumatic.
And when the orchids wither, like, the entire flower just falls.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a... Well, usually the entire bud will just fall. Sometimes there's, like, bits that will come off. So yeah, it would just really depend on the flower, on the plant that you're using, or the plant that it is made from.
I do like to think that leshies do kind of retain the fragility of whichever plant that they're based on.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I do think the idea of like a watermelon leshy or like a rose leshy that's like scarred the fuck up. Like a fucking cantaloupe. I don't know, just the way that those specific plants and fruits are like, they bruise and they scar.
So I do, by the way, as we were having this discussion, I went and I looked at pictures of leshies, right? Just so I could see if there was
Banana
anything.
leshy.
Right?
Banana leshy, banana leshy, banana
Now,
leshy.
Banana leshy.
Banana leshy.
something has come to my attention.
Uh-huh.
And this is most visibly prominent on the sunflower leshy art, but I think any flower leshy is going to have a similar problem. Can you tell me what's wrong with this picture? Of it's a beautiful little leshy, and he has a sunflower for a head, these beautiful little golden eyes into sunflower stuff, and some really nifty eyebrows. Can you tell me what's wrong with this picture?
I guess probably the eyes, because where are those connected to?
Well, you're actually pretty close. You may notice that the eyebrows, I think, are designed to look like Starman. So I feel
What's the matter?
Fire.
I feel certain leshies I have noticed have their reproductive organs on their face.
Are you a fucking prude?
Batting your eyelashes has never been more flirtatious.
Just fucking doing the helicopter.
That's crazy.
It's not very sex positive of you.
No, it's not. I'm fucking being puritanical. Cromwell got me.
Oh god.
Do we want to play some Pathfinder?
Yes.
We do.
I
Okay.
don't think we'd be name dropping Oliver Cromwell this episode.
Never underestimate me being. Side note.
Never underestimate an Irish person bringing up Oliver Cromwell.
Exactly. Side note. This is 2 weeks old at this point. Our patrons know, our listeners know, our patrons certainly know, but I'm letting you guys know, I was hate crimed. As I was editing
By
last
Oliver
night.
Cromwell.
No. May as well have been. We had a patron sign up to our Patreon under the name, and I'm going to write their name out, because I'm never saying this.
Is this an on purpose thing?
Yes.
Oh, it definitely was.
They signed up for a year under this name.
Those three thick trees.
They fucking coming after me as an Irish. That's sick fuck.
Tree tick teas.
I'm not fucking doing
That's
this. Yeah, I have a whole year I had to put up with you, motherfucker. It's
That's
been
so
2 weeks
funny.
now since you signed up, and I haven't forgotten you. You sick fuck. Anyway,
Well, I mean,
won't
especially
make you
since
say
you
it.
have to do the read, so.
I got Dave down to read it the first time. I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards, but
I literally
cycle through us.
I was literally I love that.
I'm gonna get each. Yeah, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Sorry.
So fucking stupid.
Fellas, would we like to play some Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we last left our adventurers in the Abomination Vaults, the Fogfen Few, featuring Focero, fought against a fiendish foe. None other than Calido Haravex, the cousin of Belcor Haravex, and a terrible Grave Knight. It was a difficult fight, where a giant clay monstrosity was involved in attacking our heroes. But, ultimately, they prevailed and were able to defeat the guardians of Belcor's personal abode. Upon investigating deeper, they found some great treasures and the level 9 portal chamber of the Abomination Vaults. Having retrieved the key to open up the Cathedral of Shadows, within which Jubilos Nyartroppel and his team of dungeon delvers had been confined. As you made your way back, you did stumble upon the location of the final fulcrum lens, but, knowing that you were on a timer, made your way deeper into the Cathedral of Shadows. As you entered into the Cathedral of Shadows, you found a long corridor with several kneeling and blindfolded Caligni sitting along the sides of the corridor, and a dark throne at the very back. Fogfen Few, you have uncovered something much older than the rest of the Abomination Vaults.
And fellas, would we like to find out what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Silk, Fiore, Ulrich, and Focero. The four of you stand now in a particularly unsettling corridor. 8 alcoves, 4 on each side, lined east and west walls. Each alcove contains a kneeling Caligni, all wearing blindfolds. They almost look like they're praying, and they are certainly still alive. At the very back of the room, just beyond the light, there is a throne. Something sits in it, but even Fiore, you can't quite make it out. What do you do?
Turn around and leave.
The doors slam shut and lock behind you.
Fuck.
The only thing we can do is move forward. Ulrich, why don't we switch?
Yeah, good call.
As you walk, you start to see that there are other things in here. There are shapes darting around the edge of the light. And eventually you get a good look at one of them.
Oh my god.
Fun.
The creature
Guy
you are
from
looking
Shrek
at,
has never looked so bad.
the creature you are looking at, it is the upper torso of a skeleton. No spine, no anything beneath the ribcage. With a skull and this almost translucent black fabric it wears over its head.
It's an executioner's
Yes, an
cowl.
executioner's cowl looks about right, but it's almost like the word veil pops into your mind as well. Its eyes have an internal darkness to them. Like inside the skull sockets, there's like a dark purple, even more dark than the rest of the shadows around it. And another one kind of slips out from the darkness as well. And maybe you guys might roll a occultism check or a religion check to see if you can identify what the hell these things are.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, Ulrich and Fiore, the two of you can identify these as some sort of shadow creature. Which is to say, you know that they are almost certainly descended from, or coming from even, the Netherworld, the plane of shadows that sits below our own.
Interesting.
Silk. Oh no.
It's starting to click into place for you.
Yeah?
Those are Owbs.
Owbs.
Owbs are ancient denizens of the Netherworld. They appear as greyish humanoid torsos covered in translucent veils of shadow. Silent and mysterious, they float about, absent legs to hold them aloft. Never speaking a word aloud, they instead reach into the minds of creatures around them to whisper and mumble curses, threats, and strange bits of forlorn augury. These haunting creatures are revered by Caligni. Specifically, many Caligni will worship them as proxies of the Forsaken. Those original gods that gave the Caligni succor, eternal damnation. It's kind of difficult to say, huh? Some even believe Owbs are the Forsaken themselves manifested, that this is what became of their gods afterwards. Owbs hate light, except for the flickering glow of the burning magic that they can hurl as a weapon. They will often prohibit the use of light and colour among Caligni, and use their curse of darkness to quench violators if necessary. They are pretty bad news, and for them to be here, for these to be the creatures that are stopping Caligni from leaving this floor, is interesting.
Yeah. That is really fucking weird. First thing that Silk does is he comes up right behind Fiore. This is gonna be a really gay description, I'm sorry. Like, chest to his back, arm, like, under the one that's holding the torch, and he kind of, like, with his own arm, holds that arm up, and he, like, right behind Fiore is like, keep this lit no matter what, okay?
Okay.
Those things hate light, and if you can produce any more, I would very much appreciate it, Fiore.
I have great news.
I love that you're a holy man.
I try.
And
Certainly,
they're just wandering up there?
They're kind of clinging to the walls out of the direct line of sight of light. They very obviously do not like it. You see them kind of squinting and recoiling a bit. But they are not, like, advancing on you. They're more like hiding on the edge of the light.
Mm-hmm.
Focero kind of glances at you guys and says, "What's with the shadow on the throne at the very back? Is that also an Owb?"
I don't know. I can't see. And I should be able to see. I have dark vision.
Oh god. Can I not see it with my obsidian goggles either?
Do you want to try?
I would like to try, yeah. So like peers his head over and flips his glasses down.
You activate your obsidian goggles, and Silk, you can see that there is a thing on the throne at the back, but you cannot for shit see what it is. It's like when you look at it, your eyes automatically unfocus.
Ugh.
Sarah kind of looks to Ulrich and kind of gives you a nudge, being like, "Are you okay?"
I'd rather just try to find Jubilost and his gang before anything bad happens. I certainly can't see what you are referring to at all, and I have nothing that can help.
Do we
Poor
walk closer?
Must we?
I think we have to. It's the only way to find them.
Put on your brights, please.
I got it.
You all step deeper into the dark, and as you do, and the Owbs kind of hiss back, you see now, almost like it's allowing you, what is sitting on the throne.
Just a normal day. I'm having a normal day, you guys.
Oh
So...
Sure.
my fucking god.
Why not?
It has wings and 4 arms.
Whose fucking album cover is this?
It's Metallica's, man!
Indeed, the Owb you see in front of you is much, much larger than the other Owbs. And it kind of sits here, completely silent, almost like it's waiting for you. I guess you can all make another check to be like, what is that thing? What is this thing? What is it doing here? What is that?
Right.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
Because this is, like, obviously, it's an Owb. Clearly. But
Clearly.
what the fuck is this? Okay. Again, Fiore and Ulrich, the two of you are aware, definitely an Owb. Definitely a very strong Owb. This thing is bad news. Silk. That's an Owb prophet.
Come on, man.
An Owb? So, the Forsaken are gone. And yet, sometimes, very rarely, an Owb comes into contact and is chosen by one of the Forsaken, or something like it, and gains a fragment of that demigod's power, and forges a permanent connection with it. This thing is essentially a chosen one of the Forsaken. Except, I think, Ulrich, the chill you feel when you look at it maybe tips you off. No, this is not a chosen of any Forsaken. Ulrich, I think it dawns on you why the Abomination Vaults were built here. This is not a church of some shadow deity. This is not a random building. This is the reason that there are Abomination Vaults. Ulrich, you are standing in one of the oldest cathedrals of Nimbalot in the fucking Inner Sea, if not beyond it.
Ulrich's grabbing that onyx that they all share.
This thing is directly imbued with some of Nimbalot's power. It does not speak when you approach, but rather it kind of holds up a hand like it does not want to fight.
Oh, great, it's peaceful.
Let's see for how long. It's a little bit worse than what we thought.
One of the Owbs slips into the darkness and leaves. And that big-ass Owb, the Owb prophet, kind of sits there with its bat-like wings on its back and its 4 arms. You know, it just kind of stares you down menacingly. And then, a few moments later, the Owb returns with someone else. Lucia Latimer, the witch of the Dungeon Delvers.
Oh, shit.
She has her hands tied behind her back, and she is a little blindfolded, and she's saying, "What are you doing? Get off me! I don't... Get off!" And then the Owb prophet puts a hand on her head, and she just kind of limps.
Oh,
and then
God.
she stiffens up, and she says, "Greetings, Fogfen Few."
Okay.
Oh, neat little trick for somebody who can't speak. Hello.
A voice needs a mouth.
What do you want?
To speak. It would be nice to have a conversation, wouldn't it?
Maybe. What are you... Why... You clearly have a friend of ours? Friends, plural?
You know this one.
Yes.
I see.
What do you want with them?
At first, we did what we do anyone who makes the pilgrimage here. We offered them a chance to complete the trials. They refused. And as such, we chose to eat them. You, Fogfen Few. Why have you come into the Cathedral of Shadows?
To get our friends back.
Such a mundane reason.
There is the matter of your withholding of the Caligni as well.
You care for them. Amusing.
I care for everyone.
Perhaps it was wrong for us to feed on the Caligni's fear too. But they are delectable. They nourish us like nothing else. When we have spent millennia here, can you truly say it is wrong for us to partake in an old delicacy of our kind? When Caligni came to this floor, we could not help but keep them here and ensure that they did not leave. Maybe they'll settle down here and raise families. An everlasting supply of morsels. And yet, maybe it is wrong, yes. This is a holy place. We should be focused only on guiding the worthy towards the trial again.
Wait, what do you mean by trial?
She gestures to the east. There's a pair of double doors there. And she says, over there are the stairs into the bottom floors of the Abomination Vaults. And beneath it, the place that Nimbalot touched this world. Once upon a time, when cultists of Nimbalot came to this place, it was I, Lady's Whisper, who saw which cultists would be given tests and initiated into the cult, or, as she gestured to the west where Lucia was a few minutes ago, which were not even deserving of death, and sacrificed so that their soul stuff could feed Nimbalot. I look at you four now, and I judge. You four are worthy. Especially you, Rabbit.
So you can sense that too, can you?
We see you every day and every night in visions blessed to us by Our Lady. We are the watching eyes. We are the colorless creep. You have such a strong soul, and if you were only re-educated, you would be such a prominent preacher of the end.
Can't say I'm sorry to disappoint.
It is a shame. You have a decision to make, Fogfen Few. Will you walk with me to the east and see your trials on the 10th floor? Or will you be dragged into the Hall of Failures, where the rest of the dungeon delvers kneel and are tortured to make food for the Owbs?
I don't think so. I don't think either of those options work.
We will be going west, and we will be retrieving what we've come for.
The Owb prophet almost looks a little sad.
It is a shame. You are of great potential. That I could not convince you otherwise. Well,
she kind of reclines a little bit, scratching behind Lucia's head. I would have liked to personally walk you through your trials, but instead, I will have to defend the cathedral from the infidels. And then Lucia goes completely limp, and that horrible Owb prophet flaps its wings and points forward, and two of the Owbs kind of raise their hands, and from the floors beneath you, there is a glowing light. and emerging from beneath the tiles are Caligni, or rather, glowing manifestations of Caligni in the moments before their souls burst. Like static magnesium flares, 2 Caligni shimmers, like they're just white glowing silhouettes, emerge and start to float towards you, hands outstretched. Now, everyone, we're gonna roll initiative.
Silk's starting to become a real crazy bitch because anytime any fucking enemy at all talks to Ulrich, he feels the need to drop to all fours and rip them apart with his teeth.
Okay. It's top of the order, Silk Witchhelm. Jesus Christ, those things are freaky. What do you do?
Hey girl / negative. Can I recall knowledge about what kind of damage these things can take, perhaps?
Yeah, absolutely. Now remember, you do have a special activation you can use.
I do. Let me see. Is
Review.
it... Yeah.
You retrieve an item of your choice from the robe storage and recall knowledge. So you can draw any item you'd like as a free action while you recall knowledge, basically. Just in case there's anything you would like to use. You don't need it, but handy.
Can I learn what I'm gonna learn before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So make me that recall knowledge check. So you know that Owbs, nasty little things that they are immune to cold damage. That is the one damage that will not affect them at all. However, you know that they are also weak to mental damage. Because, I mean, they are essentially only made of figments of the mind, right?
Mental damage, you say?
Yes, I do say. If you do mental damage, it's going to start hurting them a little bit.
Okay. That's beautiful. Vision of death.
Oh, wonderful. On which one?
The Prophet.
Okay, go for it.
And for free, I'm going to pull out... I'll pull out a bottled sunlight, because they look like they would...
If nothing else, it'll sting them a little bit, right?
Yeah, it'll sting, but they look like creatures of darkness. So, you know, maybe throwing light at them would do something. But for now, I'd like to show you what you look like 6 feet under.
Okay. So, they have to make a will save, right?
Yes, please. Please fail.
Okay.
Please fail. Please fail. Please fail.
Well...
Please fail. God damn it.
That is a
like
success.
You weren't even listening to me.
I'm sorry. Is a success, but not a critical success. So it will still do some choice damage.
Stupid bitch. 26.
26, okay. That will be half of that, plus the Outprophet's weakness, for a total of 23 damage.
Oh.
It still takes a sizable chunk. The Outprophet, the Lady's Whisper, her name is. She flaps her wings and recoils a little bit, but now she's pushing herself off her chair to lunge forward. It kind of like recoils and hisses, and now it's pushing itself off the chair, lurching towards you. And Ulrich, it is your turn. Arnar. So Owbs, they don't like mental damage. Mental damage is their least favorite flavor. But also you do have these ghost Caligni, which are also floating towards you, and they are giving off extreme amounts of light, which the Owbs don't seem to mind.
Almost like a magic trick. Ulrich goes and looks like he's taking something out from like behind his cloak, and instead just there's a bunch of ghostly etheric caltrops that spread from his hand, and he's casting etheric shards.
Okay, etheric shards. You reach out and sow glittering splinters of forestry area, otherworldly caltrops of will and ectoplasm. The area is difficult terrain, even to flying and incorporeal creatures. Creatures moving Holy shit, it's stealth rock.
Yep, it is stealth rock.
Holy shit, okay.
I was saving this shit for Belcora.
Oh my god, okay. Well, hey, the priestess that gave her this place in the first place is probably a good time to yank it out, huh? Put down that 20-foot burst. Oh my god.
I'm already on it.
Okay. So, any creature that moves through the area takes 1d4 piercing damage per square traversed, with a basic reflex save made at the end of each move action. Damn, that sucks for me.
I finally have crowd control.
Oh my god, okay. So how many actions is that, and how heightened is it?
It is at max rank, so the damage I do is just from the roll.
Is it normally a 5th rank spell?
It's normally 5th rank, yeah.
Okay, cool. So that'll be 1d4, how much? 1d4 piercing damage per square traversed. Damn, okay. Shit, that's gonna suck for me. Especially if you keep knocking them backwards, which is very real and possible.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, now what?
The song.
Okay, which one are you
Rallying.
dropping? Okay.
Immediately.
Everyone gets a little bit more AC right now, which is probably a good idea.
Thank you.
It is Facero's turn. And Facero kind of like sees you casting this. And I think is able to kind of like click what you're doing, Ulrich. And they say, okay. They're going to try to shield bash one of these mysterious undead Caligni backwards. So they're going to make an athletics check. And that is going to be a nat 20! Damn! Okay. Well, that's going to be shoved back 10 feet, 1, 2. So they take that already. They would make a reflex save for... Okay, that is a success. They'll take half damage, Ulrich. But that's, how much damage? 1d4 per square traverse with a basic reflex save. Okay, so that's 2d4 damage. You're going to take half of it. Okay? So, roll me that damage and let's see.
2 damage.
Okay, they take 2 damage. It's not nothing.
Yeah.
What's important is that it is back and it needs to move again. And Facero's going to keep doing that.
It's okay. I can do chip damage. It's fine.
That's part of fun, putting on the dots.
That's what I loved about Ariado.
Exactly. Then Facero is going to whirl around and is going to cast Weapon Storm. And they are going to cast that on the big prophet in the back. Let's see if that works out. So that's gonna be... Actually, it's a cone! Damn! Okay. How many people is this gonna catch? Oh my god! That's everyone except one of them! Facero whips, and it's not their mace this time. It's that awesome chainsword you bought them the other day. A series of whipping blades erupts from their hand and slashes into everyone. And that's gonna be quite a few reflex saves. Someone got a nat 1. The Ghost Aegis shoved up fails. One of the Owbs fails. One of the Owbs critical fails. And the Owb Prophet, probably gonna do fine, gets a nat 20. It kind of just flaps its wings and pulls back as the sword snicker-snack through the area. But to everyone else, that is going to be... That's going to be 3d6 plus 8 slashing damage to everyone. Doing 17 damage to everyone there. And 34 damage to one of them. And that is Facero's turn. Unfortunately, it is now going to be the Lady's Whisper's turn. Oh, this is cruel. This is really cruel. Okay. They bring one of those clawed fingers to their lips in a shh motion. And they cast a spell. Which you don't really know what that was. Until it flies directly towards you. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 44 damage. She has to make a reflex save. And that's going to be a nat 1. She's going to take double damage. Luna, roll me 4d4.
It's about 24 damage.
Okay, she takes that 24. But as it comes down on you, Ulrich, something happens. Your song cuts.
Did she fucking silence me?
Not only you, Silk, as you start trying to speak, no words come out. Facero looks at you all with alarmed eyes. Hey, here's a problem, guys. You all need to speak to cast spells.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
I can't even be mad. This is a move I would make.
Hey, cool as shit. Fuck you. Just this complete, utter silence. Beforehand, there were all these sounds you were taking for granted. The ominous whoosh of the Owbs, cavern dripping noises, the sounds of monsters far away. It is just dead silent. And that is the Lady's Whisper's turns as it continues holding one of those hands to its mouth. It is one of those fuck-ass ghosts' turn. It's going to move 1, 2, 3. So it is going to take 3d4 damage, unless it succeeds on a reflex save. That is going to be a 21 against your reflex save, Ulrich.
I think it's 29. Let me check again.
Yeah, that's going to be a failure for sure, though. No matter what it is, if it's anything, it's definitely above.
Yeah, it's 29. Yep. That's a fail.
So that is going to be how much? 3d4? Awesome, it takes that.
11 damage.
We love our chip damage. And as it emerges here, its eyes kind of like glowing with light. It is then going to reach out and touch you, Ulrich, with glowing, awful light. This is a radiant touch strike, and it's gonna be... Is it a hit? A miss.
Miss.
It then follows up with a second one. Let's see. Also a miss. Ulrich, you are fighting back as this terrible creature emerges on you. Oh god, so much is happening. It is an Owbs turn. Oh. Does it have any way to teleport? No. It doesn't. I will say, Fiore, as you are holding up your cool sword, or holding up your shield and stuff, you can see that the Owb prophet here is not actually looking at you. I think you notice, oh my god, it's been blinded by your light. The Owbs have light blindness, and this one has come too close and is being exposed to it.
That's just so funny because I have a turn in mind.
Anyway, back to our friend the Owb in the back. It's going to 1, 2, 3, 4. It moves 4 spaces. So, Luna, I need you to make another, or he has to make a reflex save against you, Luna, which is going to be, so that's a crit fail.
Ooh.
That's a 19.
Oof.
So how many d4s is that?
That'll be 4d4 times 2.
That's 20 damage.
Holy shit, these guys are just taking it for walking towards you. Okay. Well, as he flies towards you and these shards keep piercing into it from all sides, the Owb is going to attack a Facero with a burning cold strike. It lunges out and brings a skeletal hand down on Facero, and that's going to be a miss. Unfortunately, it's going to try again.
I mean, unfortunately.
I want it to work. It's cool. It misses again. That's all good. Fury, it's your turn. Oh, Christ. You can see that your caster friends, which is everyone, are panicking because of the silence that's enveloped you. The Owb prophet is in your face, but is currently blinded. It can't see very well. Indeed, none of them seem to like being too close to you, but they are forcing themselves to be on your ass.
Okay. I'm just gonna smite
Okay, absolutely.
Fucked up priest with evil wings.
The Lady's Whisper.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna attack.
Okay, go for it.
39.
39 is a hit. Roll me that damage.
18.
Okay. And it takes that damage. It hisses backwards from your light, but continues. It's not looking at you. It cannot see right now. It is blinded by the light. But it's trying to put up a very, looming presence, so it is not acting in weakness in the light. It is just surging for it.
With my last action, I have a pitch for you.
Okay.
It's not huge or anything. But I do have a reason. I want to raise a shield, and I want to know if it is okay if that could do something, because you may remember there is a glowing crystal embedded in it that is always glowing and is the source of the light. Is there anything I can do with that?
I think what I would allow you to do with that is... You know what would be cool? I will allow you to make it like it was a shove check, to be like, back from the light, you know?
Okay.
So you can raise a shield and make an athletics check just this once to try push it away with your great light.
Thank you.
It's very cool. I'll allow it.
31.
31 against the Prophet's Fortitude DC. That is a pass. Fiore, you pull up your thing, and even though the Prophet is blinded, it can feel the light on it. And now it kind of hisses and steps back 5 feet. Which, guys, you're going to be so glad to know, means that Silk and Ulrich, the two of you are not in its aura of silence anymore.
I do it for the people.
And is that your turn, Fiore?
Yeah, I smited, I attacked, then I raised a shield and did that thing. Thank you.
Okay. It is the other Owb's turn, the one that got critically struck by Facero's attack. And the Owb is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. It moves 4 spaces, has to make a reflex save, just like with Ulrich's, or just like the others. Ulrich, how does a 33 sound? That's probably a success, right?
That passes.
Okay, that's half of 4d4.
5 damage.
Okay, it takes 5 damage. And as it gets here in front of you all, it is now dazzled because of Fiore's shield. It surges forward and then goes and pulls back a little bit immediately. Great work.
Didn't think that through. He did not think that through.
It is nonetheless going to attack at eeny, meeny, miny, Fiore. It's going to try attack you, Fiore. That is a miss. Because of Rallying Anthem and the Lion's Shield, it would otherwise have been a hit. Nice teamwork.
Together, KK, we can avoid me ever getting hit, ever.
Fiore becomes unstoppable.
It tries strike at Facero, and that is going to be a natural 1.
Thank God.
And that gets bad jam. It is clumsy 1. It tries to shoot something at Facero, but Facero, I think, legitimately just smashes its hand with the club, causing it kind of go... Well, it doesn't, because it can't make any noise. It's within the silence.
It mimics the noises.
It makes a face. The last of the little ghosts is going to go, and this one is going to just start... Is going to spend 1 action to suppress its aura. And it stops glowing. It just looks like a regular Caligni for a moment, floating. It's going to move behind Silk. And it is still not glowing, but it seems to almost be channeling something up, so watch out, Silk. It then is going to grab at you, Silk, with its scary hands, using a Radiant Touch. And that is going to be a hit just about. 28. Damn. That's going to be 17 fire damage. Oh, the light is far too great, Silk. That hurts.
Ow.
Silk Witch Elm,
I'm at 69 HP.
Hero point.
Give me a hero point.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Well, that is going to be the Bright Walker's turn. And Silk, it's your turn. Okay, you can speak. You're good. The Owb Prof has backed away, but you know if you get too close to that thing, you will not be able to cast at all.
Oh, yeah. How much is the splash damage on my pretty little bottled sunlight? Let me see. Perfect. I would like to throw it at the prophet then.
Okay, go for it.
Here. Already had this. 34. Does
That's
that
a hit! Roll me that damage.
13.
Okay, 13 damage to the Owb Prophet. And then that's going to be splash damage to anyone within 5 feet, which is going to be these guys too. That is 2 splash damage to each of them.
Beautiful.
Okay. But more than that, Silk, you also drop, as you throw this ball of sunlight, a glowing light.
Yeah.
It's going to kind of just leave an alchemical glow on the floor of light, which, again, these guys don't like being in light, so it is going to continue dazzling them.
Beautiful.
I'm actually going to drop the dazzled condition on all of them.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay. You have 2 actions left. What now?
That guy's right behind me, isn't he? Oh my god, wait. Are they from this plane?
So, the 2 ghosts here of the Caligni are from this plane. However, the Owbs very specifically are not from this plane.
I think that the damage we're doing is fine enough that I don't need to waste my banishment just in case. I think I'll stick with Vision of Death, actually.
Okay,
And
go for it.
I'll take whatever this ghost bastard is gonna do to my ass.
Okay.
Will save, please.
From the big lady?
Yeah.
That is a failure!
Yay! Full damage. 24.
34, thank you very much.
34. And... Well, does Frighten 2 affect this thing?
Yes, actually.
Alright, Frighten 2.
Okay.
Be afraid. Be afraid of me. Beautiful blonde wizard elf.
Okay. Holy shit. So, you've done some serious damage to Lady's Whisper here.
Yeah.
And is that your turn?
It is my turn.
Okay. Ulrich, it's your turn. You are healing a little bit, thanks to your split head bow. There is a scary ghost behind Silk, and there is a monstrous prophet in the background who is starting to look pretty badly beaten. It seems to be kind of backing up a little bit. What do you do?
Because of the silence, my song would have diminished, right? So I just have to I actually have to manually rep it.
Unless Ulrich continued singing in... I think Ulrich, no. Mechanically, your song did continue. It's just that there was a brief pause where the magic was interrupted, but you would be able to continue going normally.
Okay. Then Ulrich is going to cast Haste on Fiore.
Okay. Fiore music pumps through you. Even though you cannot hear, you feel yourself speeding up and the world around you slowing down. So that's you. That's good. And Ulrich, are you re-upping Rallying Anthem, or what are you doing?
Yeah, Ulrich is gonna hit the thing that's right behind Silk.
Okay, sure. Go for it.
If I just, actually bap it with the bow, would that technically be an improvised weapon?
It would. I would allow you to use it like an unarmed strike, basically.
Okay, so can I just do my
bump.
unarmed strike?
Yep.
Sick. It's a 37.
Oh my god.
Ulrich, how the fuck do you crit a ghost with a bow?
I don't even know, because this is just a magic snake-headed bow, and Ulrich just instinctively turns around and hits it like he would with his battle loot, and somehow it works.
You somehow really get it hard. Okay, it's gonna have some resistance because this is not a ghost touch weapon, but
Yeah.
it's going to really hurt it. So roll me that damage.
Crit damage. 16.
So it's 6 damage instead of 16 because it has resistance, but that is enough to twack it. And you have Rallying Anthem back up. Okay, awesome. Looking good. It is Facero's turn. And Facero is grimacing a bit because it is not very... They're kind of being screwed over by the silence, but they're going to do their best. They swing that mace out one of the Owbs. That is going to be a hit.
My little schmoopy.
20 damage to the Owb. And then, snarling, they silently swing the mace into another opponent over here, activating the sweep trait, which gives them a +1 on this strike. Oh my god! If it weren't for the sweep trait. So, sweep weapons. They make wide, sweeping, or spinning attacks, making it easier to attack multiple enemies. When you attack with this enemy, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll if you already attempted to attack a different target this turn using this weapon. And if Facero had not used the sweep weapon, that would have been a miss. But it's a hit exactly. Meaning the second Owb takes 18 damage. Very nice. With their last action, Facero is going to raise their shield. Okay. And it's the Owb Prophet. And the Owb Prophet, dazzled, badly injured, and vengeful, drops its silence. And instead, you see it wave a little goodbye at you all. And then with a blink of darkness, the Owb Prophet vanishes, having cast Translocate to flee.
Oh, cowardly son of a bitch. I would never react for that. Oops. Okay.
Bruh.
Motherfucker.
All out of spells, it would seem, Ulrich?
Actually, I straight up don't have anything for, I don't have a reaction to get anything out of...
Yeah, it doesn't look like you have anything you could have used to pin them there. But it has fled, but you have a sinking feeling this is not the last you've seen of this creature. It is one of those phantomly creatures. It is going to... It's just gonna shoot Ulrich with a laser. It raises a hand and it shoots a laser out of its hand at Ulrich. And that's gonna be a hit! Ulrich!
That laser.
That is gonna be a laser blast, 13 damage.
Ouchie, okay.
And it tries concentrating that laser on you with a second strike. Nat 20!
Ouchies. Good thing I didn't use my level 4 spell. Jesus.
That's going to be 24 fire damage, Ulrich.
Ow.
Okay. I think Fiore kind of... I think I would like to do Retributive Strike.
Okay. So Ulrich, you only take 12 damage.
I think basically what happens is that Fiore lifts his arm, around Facero.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shooting over the shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, give it a shot.
Sorry, I need to find it. There it is. There we are. 22.
It's a miss, unfortunately. But that's all good because... Well, not so good, to be honest. It's going to try one last time to just fry Ulrich. And that's a critical miss, I'm afraid. It rolled 10 below, so what it gets instead is... As its light explodes from its hand, the light kind of peters out, and you see it dim. Unfortunately, it's actually going to involuntarily suppress its own aura. It is no longer glowing for a second. And that means it can't use its laser until the end of its next turn. It is one of the Owbs' turn. There are only 2 left, and they're looking pretty damaged. Their prophet has left them, but that is alright. They don't need anything else. It surges forward and begins also attempting to strike at Facero. And it overcomes being dazzled, and it hits, meaning it's going to do Facero 12 damage, which isn't a lot. But what's worse is that it has some persistent damage. And then, the Owb is going to activate a curse.
No.
And Facero needs to make a fortitude save. So, Facero... Oh. Org! Passero lets out a scream of pain.
Oh,
And Silk, you see Passero suddenly graying and holding their eyes.
oh my god.
And you don't know what's happening, but Passero definitely seems to kind of be stumbling back away from the light.
No.
Away from Fiore's shield, away from the glowing light on the floor. It would appear that Passero maybe has light blindness.
No. My baby.
And with their last action, the Owb is going to just start ripping and smacking and stuff with a claw. Probably not going to work, but, you know. Yep, that is a miss. Awesome. Next in the order is Fiore. Fiore, oh gosh. Passero's not looking too great, but you're hasted. You have 4 actions.
Okay, well, the best defense is offense.
Okay.
I attack with sword.
Okay.
I'm attacking the Owb directly in front of me.
Okay, go for it. Jesus,
39.
please, that's a crit.
28 damage.
Okay, very nice. It's not looking great at all. What now?
I think he's gonna attack again.
Okay, go for
Just
it.
because it feels if they've got low, then it should be okay. I think.
Yep, absolutely.
28.
That is a hit. Roll me that damage.
9 damage.
Fiore, you surge forth, and hasted by Ulrich, your scimitar slashes into the Owb, and then it is just gone in a puff of smoke. You have 2 actions left.
Okay. Is there no silence?
Yep, silence is gone.
Okay, now I'm gonna use Vital Luminance.
I will say that Facero seems a little light blind right now, but also Facero's gonna be light blind around you anyway.
Which is 1 action.
You begin glowing with sunlight, right?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot emanation of bright light. And then
Okay.
30 feet, and then dim light for the next 30 feet after that, so.
Okay, yeah, they're not getting away from this.
And then I'm gonna have him with his last action. I think I'm just gonna have him move 5 feet towards the Owb and the other guy.
Okay, so you will need to make a reflex save against Ulrich's Ting or take 1d4 damage. Just a 1 is not too bad.
That's totally fine. It does not hit me even a little bit. Thank you.
Nat 20, you definitely walk through this, striding towards the Owb.
He trusts
Awesome.
Ulrich.
It is the scary ghost in the back. And this Caligni ghost was not glowing, and then very, very suddenly is. Everyone within 20 feet, which is going to be, it's not going to hit the Owb, it will hit the other scary ghost. Is going to need to make me a reflex save, please.
Is that everybody?
Okay, that's a success for everyone. Just kidding. Facero's going to fail instead.
No.
Because Facero has light blindness. And that means that they find this flare particularly painful. Such a creature's save is 1 degree of success lower. So, everyone against this flare, that is going to be 5d6 fire damage. Half of. So it's going to be 14, 7 damage to everyone except for Facero, who takes the full ting.
I only take 2.
Silk, it is your turn. The Owb Prophet has left, and all that remains are these ghosts, which you really don't know anything about, and one of the Owbs.
I really don't know anything about those stupid fucking ghosts. I know that I want to get my fucking sibling away from all of them, though. Poor thing. I don't think there's anything I can do to help them right now, though.
No, not really. This is just a bitch of a situation for them to be in.
Yeah. I'm gonna save my last 4 rank for later, just in case. I think I'll move and shoot the Owb.
Okay.
be 20 feet this way.
Okay. Oh, you're going to need to make a reflex save. You are running into Ulrich's minefield for 2d4 damage.
Oh, I thought that was the silence. Okay, never mind.
No. It's okay. It's only 2d4 damage. You're presumably not going to move as much as the bad guys were.
That's true.
Give me that quick reflex. 29, that'll be a pass. You take half of 2d4. So that's going to be 3 damage. Tee-hee.
I cast Hand of the Apprentice.
Okay, shoot that ghost.
33.
That is a hit. Roll me that damage.
Oh, damn. 9 damage.
Okay, 9 damage. And you have one last action. What now?
I'll shoot it again.
Okay, right? Why not? Be bad.
Let's be bad. 19.
Unfortunately, I miss against the Owb.
Dang.
Okay. And Ulrich, it is your turn. You continue healing from your beautiful bow. There are these scary ghosts all around you. There is an Owb, but you are getting close to beating these things.
Ulrich might take an action to step back a bit. A bit
Okay.
more towards the door.
Good call.
And shoot twice on probably the one that's right next to Facero.
Sure, go for it.
Oh, well, that was a.
Oh,
one.
dear. That's a nat
That's a-
1.
I don't have any more hero points.
That's gonna get you a critical fumble card. Ooh, Ulrich, ow! You sprain yourself. And you're gonna be clumsy 1 until you heal.
Alright. Try it again, I guess.
Let's give it a shot, come on.
Okay, 24.
That is a hit. Roll me that damage.
9 damage, and rallying is re-upped.
Okay, nice. Rallying Anthem picks back up. And is that your turn, Ulrich?
Yes.
Okay. It is Facero's turn. Facero yells, I can't see! They've done something to my eyes! And, well, they're blind, so this is gonna be bad. Unless they say, Fiore, I have faith in you. Dodge.
Okay.
And they're gonna cast Fireball. Directly downwards.
Normal.
Catch
That's my
everyone,
baby sibling.
including... Wow, Silk, your eyebrows are getting singed. You are right on the edge of this explosion.
Jesus.
So that's gonna be, everyone needs to make me a reflex save, including... Holy shit, Fiore! That's a critical success!
I think Fiore does the thing that sorry, I'm gonna sound real autistic here. You remember that one scene in Captain America: The Winter Soldier where he where despite being quite large is able to ball himself around the shield? I think he does that.
Oh my god, you literally duck behind the shield completely. Awesome. And it would have been just a regular success if not for Rallying Anthem, which is the same that happens for Facero.
Once again, winning.
If Facero had not had Rallying Anthem, Facero would have had a failure, not a success. So that's going to be one of the Phantoms succeeds, the other one fails, and the Owb fails. Facero succeeds, so they will take half damage. Fiora, you will take no damage at all. That is going to be 21 damage rips through the room. And as the flames kind of pick back up, Facero clutches their shield, raises it again, and says, "Did that work? I can't see anything. It all hurts a lot."
Yeah, it worked. I'm okay though.
Well, why did you take that? Oh, Facero is still taking cold damage from the Prophet's touch. No, from the Owb's touch. Yikes.
No.
It's one of those Phantom's turn. The Phantom is going to start touching at Fiore. That is going to be a Radiant Touch.
Don't
That is a
fucking
miss.
do that.
They're going to go for Facero instead. That would be a hit if it weren't for Facero raising their shield. And
Nice.
one last time, just going to try attack Facero. And that is going to be another miss. Okay, it's the Owbs' turn. The Owb is looking pretty bad. It is dazzled by all the light. But it is going to reach for you, Fiore, with a burning cold strike. And that is going to be... Well, it would have been a hit if it weren't dazzled. It fails the flat check. Tries again. And that's a critical failure. Fiore, you blocked that shield. You blocked their attack badly. And this thing got too close. You can grapple or shove it if you like. As a free reaction.
I'd really like that.
Okay.
Would that be athletics?
Yep.
Okay. 35.
Holy shit, that's a critical success. You can either grapple it or shove it 10 feet.
I think shove.
Okay. Womp womp. It flies through this... Oh my god, the spikes.
Aw. Aw.
Oh my god.
Aw.
29, that is just a success.
I was
It'll take
watching
half
her.
of 2d4. Ulrich, roll me 2d4. There's a very real chance here.
4, 5 damage.
I'll take half of that. Does it round up or down? Does it round up or down? Cool, 3 damage and 3 HP left. Fiore, you shove this thing through Ulrich's floating shards of ethereal force, ripping it to pieces, and it vanishes into the darkness. Now all that remain are these terrible glowing ghosts. Well,
Awesome.
it is now going to be one of those glowing ghosts' turn. Ulrich, it's coming after you. The light grows brighter as it comes towards you, and it begins grappling and kind of just being all up in your business. And that's going to be... Oh no, that is... If that had not been a rallying anthem, Ulrich, that would have been a crit! So that's just going to be 16 damage.
Okay.
It's going to strike you again, this time with a laser beam. And that's going to be 28 to hit. That is...
That is my
No.
AC.
Okay, cool. That is going to be 22 damage. Oh, it's jumping you. And with his last act... No, that is its turn because it moved. Awesome. Silk, it's your turn. Ulrich is getting attacked back there. Facero is barely able to see. This is not a great situation. What do you do?
Hear me out. Can I pull a ghost?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Lightning bolt, the one attacking Ulrich.
Okay. Let's make a reflex save.
Yes.
That is a failure. Roll me that damage.
Beautiful. That'll be 28 damage.
Silk, you conjure up a bolt of lightning and erupt it out, and it pierces through the back of this ghost. Only for something terrible to happen.
What?
That glowing light. Finally. It's been holding in the glow all this time, never able to finish the explosion. And in debt, it is released. Ulrich, make me
Fuck.
a reflex save.
You're kidding.
29?
29 is a success! You will take half of 10d6 fire damage.
I'm gonna see
That's
if I have
15
anything
damage
else.
to you, Ulrich. Hey, if you had failed, that would have K'd you O.
That's insane.
Okay, Ulrich, you're in the back, you're pretty badly beaten, but you're alive.
Oh my god, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just want you to know, we have a little module for, like, when people get injured, stuff happens on their screen. Right now, Ulrich's screen is almost completely black. There are red blood stains around, like, the corners. Their heart is pumping. There's a ringing in their ears.
I have a red vignette.
Yeah. Well, at least, to be frank, if that thing had not been destroyed, Ulrich would have taken another hit and then blown up. So, well, now you know what will happen with this one over here.
Great.
So, you have one action left. What do you do?
Well, I guess I shoot it.
Have you
Or
reloaded?
I guess I Force Barrage.
Yeah. So that'll be what rank are you casting this at?
It has to be 1.
Okay. So that'll be 1d4 plus 1 force damage. It takes
Yeah,
3
3.
damage, baby. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Okay. Ulrich, it is your turn. Oh my god. Great news, you restore 2 HP. Thank you, Splithead Bow.
Go for the healing to my clumsy or no?
That does! Your sprain is healed.
Okay. This thing's almost dead, right?
Yeah, it's not looking great.
All right, Ulrich is gonna Ulrich's gonna make a gamble. They're gonna fucking stumble their way to Viscero and in battle cast Sound Body.
Very nice. Okay, go for it.
So, counteracting the blind. God, it's 26.
That is enough!
Oh, thank God.
Ulrich, you jump forward, you touch onto Viscero, and a flash of light, and Viscero winds her eyes and says, "Oh, thank you. Ow, ow, ow."
You're telling me just kill it.
And it is Viscero's turn. And Viscero says, "Yes, brother-in-law." And they are going
Crazy.
to activate. You know what? They are going to activate. They don't have a lot of force bolt. They point their weapon, and they are going to do immediately no save. They just do 3d4 plus 3 force damage into this thing. That's going to be 11 damage. And then Viscera will use their second focus spell to do a second force bolt, doing an additional 3d4 plus 3 force damage, doing an additional 11 damage.
Beautiful.
And then snarling, Viscera says, "Go to hell," and swings their mace down one last time. And that's going to be a 42.
Jesus.
And Viscera was going to do double of 2d6 plus 11. That's going to be 40 damage, which destroys the phantom, and then immediately sends out an explosion of light again. Oh dear. So everyone within 20 feet, which is all of you, are going to have to make a reflex save.
34.
Critical success.
Please, please.
Critical success for Ulrich, thank God! Success for Fiore, but a failure for Viscero. That's going to be 5d6. How much? 10d6 fire damage. You're going to take half. Viscero will take full 23 damage. Viscero is good. Fiore, you're good. And with that, the last of the phantoms is destroyed. And you are now standing in a quiet, empty cathedral.
Dice Will Roll will return after these messages.
Do you like dungeons?
If you kill us all in this dungeon, how are you gonna feel?
14 acid damage.
How about dragons?
Is there a dragon here, though?
There could be.
I'm Paul, the DM and producer of Make Believe Heroes, a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons adventure for all ages. If you're looking for top quality production values, including music, sound effects, with humor, heart, and occasionally a bit of horror, then go now and check out Make Believe Heroes, a proud member of the Potteration Network.
We now return to Dice Will Roll.
And you are now standing in a quiet, empty cathedral.
Standing is hilarious.
Yeah, standing
you
is
both-
hilarious. Quiet is also hilarious. Silk fucking sprints with his heels to Ulrich. Past
How-
Viscero. He's clinging to Ulrich. He's like, are you okay?
I think I'll be okay. I just need a second.
Come here. Silk pulls out a healing potion.
How many turns passed of me? Was it just one? Since I
I believe
cast
so, yeah.
Vital Luminance?
Yes.
So would that be 4 still?
For healing?
Yes.
You... Actually, was it 2 rounds since you cast Violet? No.
It might have been.
It wasn't.
I don't know.
No, it was just a 1 turn. So
Okay,
that means that your
well-
reservoir is currently 8.
Well, he's going to release that by putting the vitality healing into Facero.
Okay. I mean, you can just kind of let it build up, and then heal.
Is he still
It can last-
light blind?
Nope. Ulrich succeeded. Ulrich was able to dispel the curse.
Okay. Well, I think he's gonna do it literally for a minute, then to have the max to help.
Yeah. So, Ulrich, Fiora, you just start building in that light, and you're like, 1 second, Facero, while Silk is just downing potions. Ulrich slips.
No, literally, 1 potion, then 2, and Silk is not stopping until Ulrich tells him to.
Ulrich's okay. I think 2 is good. I think 2 is okay.
You need another.
I can at least stand. I think I'm okay. I mean, we're probably gonna head out after we get Jubilos, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I think I should be okay. Thank you, though.
Okay, that's 25 healing to Facero. And Facero kind of like rubs her head, being like, "Oh, okay, thank you."
Of course.
Ow.
I'm sorry for casting that while you were light blind. I was
It's all
not
right.
thinking.
Hey, Silk, look, it happened again.
Silk turns. My God, there's like a you know when you need to do 2 things at once so badly, but you don't know which one is like pulling at you harder. I think since at least Ulrich drank at least 2 of the potions that Silk gave him, Silk like kind of stumbles over to Facero to like grab their face and like look them over, and he's like,
Oh my god. Do they feel okay? Can you see now?
Yes, it's totally fine. It was just a curse.
Are you cursed?
No, not anymore. Ulrich took care of that.
It's what I'm here for.
Well, that's good. Ugh. I'd hate to see your eyes hurt again.
It's alright. They don't hurt much ever. I rarely think of my eyes except for how bitching they look.
They
They do look
pretty good.
bitching, I fear.
In the back, I will say Lucia Latimer is blindfolded and just kind of slumped on the floor.
Oh my
I
God.
think Fiora is gonna. He's like, hold on, and I think he rushes over to her and starts. He takes her blindfold off and then starts untying her.
As when you kind of shake her, she goes, "Oh, my word,
Hi, are you okay?
Mr. Sunchaser."
Yeah.
Oh, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? We were preyed upon. What is this place? What were those things?
Well, I feel like that's something that would be best explained with your entire group. Do you know if they're okay?
Yes, although I fear for Jubilost. We were all tied up and made kneel in the Garden of Failures over there, but Jubilost stopped speaking, and we don't know what happened. I couldn't tell. I had a blindfold on.
It's okay. I can heal, and there's a city not too far away. We'll do as much as we can to help. Guys, we should head into the next room.
Right.
Right behind you.
Silk doesn't say it, but Jubilost not talking. Oh man.
He said, "Oh, I hope it stays."
Oh, what are they gonna do about that?
Fiore is gonna open the doors. Or is it this one?
Yeah, it's this one. No, you're right.
Okay. Is it just down this hallway?
Yeah.
Oh,
Looks like
shit.
Oh.
A black stone passage opens into this octagonal chamber. The room is a riot of foul-smelling swamp weeds. And there indeed, standing, kneeling, Other than the many Caligni, by the way, who were kneeling outside, there are 4 adventurers, all of whom are on their knees. The Cambion, Tyrion Lawrenson, kind of like tilts their head when they hear you enter and says, Who's there?
It's us.
Your saviors.
Sir Gerard Storm Justice looks around as well when they hear you, and they say, Fogfen Few, we failed. We failed terribly. And then Jubilos Nertropol is there too. And they are blindfolded, but also gagged.
Huh. Here, I'll come. And he comes over, and he takes everybody's blindfolds off, and he carefully ungags Jubilost.
Jubilos spits and says, Those motherfuckers!
Are you guys okay?
Those disgusting little wretches! Gagging me because I was complaining? How dare they?
That's funny.
Well, yeah.
Oh
Are you
God.
hurt? Are you guys hurt? I can heal anything that you...
We haven't eaten in days.
I have food.
And they kept coming in and like scratching at us to just not hurt us, but to draw out more pain.
Wow.
And they gagged me.
They gagged you. Truly the
Yeah.
worst.
I'll
crime of
untie
them all.
you guys while we talk. And
You even see Lucia's little familiar, the bat, hanging upside down. It seems to have at least kind of like... They kind of seem to have just let it be, but it wasn't willing to leave Lucia, so...
Aw.
Poor baby.
She goes up to her and says, Oh, my poor baby. You had lots of bugs to eat? And the bat does a backflip. It's very impressive.
Cute. Really
Oh my
cute,
God.
really impressive. Silk, he's always got like a picnic basket type shit going on. He brings out some of his rations, I think. Lays it on like a small blanket he carries around.
As you feed them, and indeed they kind of do eat pretty ravenously. Even Lucia, who's trying to be polite, is like, I need another. Jubilost looks up at you, Silk, and their eyebrows twitch a bit. And they say, You came here to save us?
Yes. There was a hesitation behind that. that
Jubilost
pause
inhales.
was in character.
Jubilost also pauses, and then inhales and exhales, and then offers you a hand. Then we are in your debt, Fogfen Few.
Oh.
Loath as I am to admit it, you're the better adventuring party. I was overconfident, and I put a lot of people in danger. And
Did you
I'm
say
mad
that
as
again?
fuck about it. You're right, I was wrong. I'm not a
more
pussy,
time?
I'll say it.
Okay. No, that's fine. I don't think you're a pussy. I just like to hear it. And Silk grabs Jubilost's hand very daintily and shakes it.
Sir Gerard Storm Justice walks forward, stands before you, Fury, looks you up and down, and then gets to one knee and bows his head.
Oh my.
You, sir, are a true champion of the gods.
I just like helping people.
Your way is noble, and your heart is righteous.
He's like very awkwardly glancing at the others for a second, like, what's happening? Oh my god, I'm so nervous. He goes,
Tyrion is next to you, being like, I've never seen him do this either.
You don't need to kneel before me.
But I
I'm not
must.
that-
I am honor sworn by Abadar to show respect to my betters.
Yeah, okay, there's no betters in here.
But you
Just-
are! Even Jubilos is like looking at you, so like, damn dude, he didn't even, like, even I'm not that bad, Jesus.
I promise it's okay. I'm just glad that you're alive. We saw a fight that you guys got into, or the aftermath of it.
I think Lucia's like, oh, was that with the horrible spider
The
thing?
really horrible spider thing, yes.
Yeah, the Gogatet. Suddenly, Tyrion's trying to act a little bit cool. Yeah, that was no issue.
We were worried that it could, because it was pretty dangerous.
I mean, yeah, it almost ate Tyrion. No!
I must admit, I did think that the remains we found there were yours.
I mean, it makes sense, Lucia says, standing next to Ulrich and kind of scratching her face. It is a pretty gruesome monster. It wouldn't have been surprising if, How long have we been gone? by the way? It's like hard to pay attention to time down here.
A little over a week?
Ah, shit. You're serious?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the townspeople were saying they were worried.
I got cocky. This is genuinely on me. I really did think... I mean, I've seen some crazy shit before. I've seen Jabberwocks attack towns, you know?
Oh, shit.
But I guess I kind of
heard about that
one. Yeah. I figured, hey, I can handle anything. And I guess my ego almost got us all killed, so...
What you need to handle, and Silk, like, kind of boops his nose.
That brother-in-law of yours is what you should be focusing on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, okay. It is kind of that we came here trying to, like, poke around and see if we could find where the Caligni were being taken, and then the door swung open and these Owbs grabbed us and pulled us in, and they started BDSMing our asses with, like, gags and blindfolds.
You know,
is that what you would call this?
I did walk in, and for a second I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about it either. But, I mean, if you've got us, I mean, finally tells Zacchaeus to get the fuck out of here.
Just a warning, I'm pretty sure that Lady's Whisper, the big priest one, did not die.
Oh, god damn it, you couldn't kill it?
Well, I could have. It ran away.
Oh, god damn it, knowing Zacchaeus, he's not going to want to come out until it's dead, because, we have to make sure that the thing that's preying on the Caligni is gone for good, blah, 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 blah. It ran? Why?
It was one of those that was at least smart enough to know that when you beat, might as well pull ass.
I mean, you know, I shine really bright light all the time.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm not even mad about it.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. I think you're pissed. But, I mean, if we see it again, we will continue to fight it.
Oh, yes. Not today, though. Let's leave.
Yeah.
He kind of pauses. And you can see him biting his lip like he's trying to figure out if he wants to do it or not.
Yes?
If I don't give you a reward, it's gonna hang over my head forever.
Ooh, spoil us.
Lucia, could you? And Lucia's like, what? The thing with the... And he taps his face a little bit. Oh, right. Really? You want to give that? Yeah, I know it's expensive, but, like, they saved our lives. And Lucia steps forward, holding an item that she had in her bag. You know, it's in her bag of holding, because it's kind of big. Just... This is something it looks like you didn't get to before we did.
Ooh.
And she takes out a staff, which is a little bit ominous looking. It is a
Perfect.
wooden staff with a stone headpiece carved to look like a lidless eye.
Ooh.
This is a staff of the unblinking eye. While wielding it, it'll give you a heads up before combat starts by letting you know when something's around. It gives you a +1 to all initiative rolls. And the spells that it will allow you to cast are Detect Magic, Sure Strike, Dark Vision, See the Unseen, which is seeing invisibility, Translate, Mind Reading, Clairvoyance, Detect Scrying, so detect when someone is, watching you from afar, and Telepathy. It's really expensive, and I'm mad as hell about giving it up. But if I don't... What the fuck? Facero!
Oh,
and
right.
Facero steps out of shadow and goes, hey man, what's up? Oh, hey, Sero, what's up?
Sero?
Yeah, man, that's what...
Excuse me?
Am I not allowed to have nicknames? What are you doing with these people? Slowly, Trubloss looks at you. What was your name again, Silk? Your full name?
Shalek Ambrosia Witchhelm.
Of the Absalom Witchhelms. God's damn it. Okay. Pharaoh, this is your brother. Yep. The one you've talked so fondly of. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yep, well, he's pretty great. I know. Lucy, just give Silk the fucking staff. And Lucy's like, yeah, no problem. Here you go, Silk. Thank you for
Silk
rescuing
reaches
us.
out. Silk reaches out to grab that fucking staff. And I think that if I remember correctly, the outfit that I described that he's wearing is he has like sleeves rolled up. So when he grabs it, you can see his incidentally matching eye tattoos down his arm. And but he snatches it and he's like he's kind of squinting at Jubilost.
Jubilost squints back. And I think Taryn says, I don't mean to be like, you know, I'm not scared or anything, but are we leaving this place?
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, of course. I didn't want to keep you guys here forever. I just wanted to make sure you guys were okay, because I can heal if we needed, and obviously you needed food.
We will be escorting you back to the surface and parting ways.
Sounds good to me. It's a shame, because I really did like adventuring with you guys. Indeed, I have nothing but respect for you, Fogfen Few. Facero nudges you before you leave and says, there's still a few doors. Do we want to check those out?
Not while I'm out of spells, no.
We can just, like, peek ahead in. They're probably just, like, maybe treasure or something.
Fossy.
It's probably nothing, though. Don't you have a tattoo that tells you if there's things that are, like, nearby and scary?
Well, I guess now I have a staff too, so sure, whatever.
He's so pissy that someone has a different nickname for his baby sibling. How dare you be close to Facero?
Well, there are two sets of doors, one to the east, which, or a pair of double doors to the east, and another door to the northwest. So, what do?
Silk touches the one to the northwest, doesn't fucking
No
light
tattoos
up.
flare up.
Bonk.
Made of the same dark stone as the rest of the temple, this passage opens into a rectangular chamber.
Ew.
Lots of reflective dark stone. Very spooky. Seems to lead into a little corridor of some sort.
That's gross.
Do you want to look inside?
Yeah.
I'll peek my head in.
Sure. Silk, you peek your head in and then you stop because what's that? Hidden among the reflective black obsidian. It's another bottomless pit!
Yay!
Just random at the end of this corridor. It was like, yeah, I'll just walk in. You don't go in, I assume.
No. Silk, you can hear like the clicking of his heels go down the hall and then stop, and then you hear like the ruffling of his shirt as he crosses his arms, and he's like, and then the clicking of his heels back, and he's like,
There's a pit.
Closes the door behind him.
Normal.
Fantastic.
Bottomless.
And then this...
I will say, by the way, Facero and Lucy, I think, are untying the many kneeling Caligni.
Oh yeah.
And they're all of whom seem kind of stressed and startled by everything that's been going on. But Lucia, who is a language expert, is explaining in Caligni exactly what's happening and telling them that they'll all be going home soon.
That's sweet.
Silk, your eyes don't flare on the next door either.
Bonk. Can't fucking see anything.
Oh wait, don't you have your dark vision?
I
You
have
activated
dark vision.
your glasses earlier, didn't you?
I think so, but I don't know how long it's been since I did that.
Yeah, fair enough. Keep going.
Silk is peering down the door that he just opened.
Oh my god, it leads to another set of doors around a corner.
I fucking hate this place, even without Velcora's designs. This fucking floor.
Well,
Hallway after hallway with 5 million doors.
So, I didn't really explain. The reason why I said before we fought the thing, why it was worse than we thought, is that the priest Dex was one of Nimbeloth, which is why the
There's like a
Abomination Vaults are
stone-
here.
There's like a stone grinding noise as Silk turns to you.
Yeah, that's why the Abomination Vaults are here, because this cathedral is the oldest and biggest of Nimbeloths.
I'm one news delivery away from crashing out.
I'm so sorry. That I believe that this was the precursor of why the vaults are like the way they are.
Great.
Of course.
Oh, so Lady Belcona copied an ancient cultic technique. That's quite
She's a
interesting.
fucking plagiarist.
Borbo scampers around your ear, points at it.
Look, there's one more set of double doors.
Let's go open it. Let's touch them.
Why don't I do that?
Well, so if your
Violent.
tattoos don't flare open to show that there's anything on the other side.
He opens the door with Fiore.
Wow, they're best friends.
They're best friends.
Oh
Well,
shit.
the two of you stare. This is the initiate's chamber. The walls of this room are carved from black stone, have alcoves full of reeds, moss, and swamp plants. There are carvings on the walls here. One set of carvings on the walls show people being taken into the Garden of Failures. The cultists who were too afraid to take the initiation tests. They were told that they would be given a comforting end and depart in peace, and instead they were murdered, their blood drained and used as sacrificial wine. And then the cultists who were brave enough to take the initiation tests, they went beyond here, down through the corridor, and down the flight of stairs you were looking at, to the bottom of the Abomination Vaults, to the place where there are the tests of Nimbalot, and the place where Nimbalot herself once grazed our reality. The final flight of stairs down are in front of you.
I'm not in the mood to be down here right now.
I mean, we should go back up, but yeah.
Tomorrow we'll get the fulcrum lens, and then we'll journey down further.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, we've succeeded with something, and there are people safe that wouldn't have been safe if we didn't. Is everyone untied?
Yeah, by now you look, and Facero gives a big thumbs up. Everyone is untied. And they kind of walk to you, Silk, and they say, "You're entering the last level soon, hmm?
I suppose so.
I likely will not be joining you, but know that I have full faith that my big brother is as strong, if not stronger than I am."
Oh. Silk's bottom lip quivers. He crashes a hug into Facero.
They hug back, and they pet your back a little bit. I'll wait in Otari until everything's over, though. You're not getting rid of me that easily.
You have to promise me that.
Oh, of course. Pinky. And they hold out an armored finger for you.
Oh. Still hugging him, still kind of backs up and Pinky promises with Facero with a tired smile.
Well, heroes of Otari, you leave the Shadow Cathedral with the Dungeon Delvers and a group of Caligni. You return back to Ildaris, and you get ready to return to the surface. The final few days are upon us. We see a nest holding a glowing piece of ochre glass. We see a draconic snarl as a dark shape stalks the forest, looking around with piercing eyes. And we see that flight of stairs downwards leading to the bottom of the Abomination Vaults. Finally, we enter Chapter 10 of Abomination Vaults, the final chapter. To draw the baleful glare. This episode of Dice Will Roll would not have been possible without the support of our patrons. Nimbalot? Oh my god. Damon, Chase Curtin, Tiny Brass Ant, Celestial, Max O'Knight, Kate Cornelius, Key, Windy2002, Als, Millie, Nora Rose, Cel Ravau, The Protease Inhibitor, River Supports Artist, Horror Fan, Lightning Scar, Dr. Caesar MD, A Potato, Derpy Gamer, Quinlan Boss, Meow Mai, Abyssal Chimera, Night the Werewolf Teacher, A Sleepy Bear, Kyle Damon, Phoebe Jeebies, Lux Rexus, Tony Saunders, Mita, Arave, Moth, Aries, Alexander Crizzle, Skyly, Blurstellian, Genuinely Tricked, Bottle Punyon, Matthew Wilson Krasnovich, Tillin Shark, Jonathan Love, G. Barbera, Luke, Simon Strange, Seth, Rain, Lichalope, Gizmo, Cass, Fable McElduff, Rem.T. Bright, Ava, Lonesome Chunk, Sean C., Natasha Lumley, Reflux, Ellie, Jenna Mitchell, Kane Kendrick, Sky Evangeline, Triceratops, Anna Maria, Jordan, Emily Laderna, John the Bookhoarder, SS66 Seeker, and Dave Vida III. If you'd like to see what you can get for helping us keep it rolling, check out patreon.com/DiceWillRoll today.
Hey there, Hugh from Podderation here, and if you like today's show, we think you'll love Thanks for Playing. Join Matt and Lucas every week as they explore the wide breadth of the world of video games, talking about their favourites, talking about new releases, talking about old classics, talking about everything that makes video games some of our favourite hobbies out there. If you'd like to learn more, check out our website at podderation.com.